What's up, homestead homies? It's Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug, and you guys been asking about a garden review or preview or what's going on, and you guys are not going to even believe it. So we're going to talk about the garden right now. I'm surprised some of you didn't see it in some of our other videos because there was little pieces like when we were cooking on the sun oven. We did that right in kind of the front of the garden bed area, and no one ever really picked up on it. Alright, so we're going to look around right now. I'm going to show you guys what's going on. And just remember, man, when you're homesteading, it's not all rainbows and unicorns. You guys know that we had the compost was brought in. Okay, OMRI certified, all that stuff, supposedly good compost, and we shoveled it in and all that. I'll link the videos up above if you want to, check them out if you want to get caught up if you're a new subscriber. And we were all fired up, man. We had everything planted, looking good. We put a lot of seeds in, a lot of radishes and carrots and tomatoes and peppers and all that stuff, garlic. And then over here we had our beans, more radishes, and you can kind of see them in there, like right there. See, you can see that, right? I mean, they kind of came up and that was it. Okay, see that? So this is like one of those unforeseen things. I mean, what do you do? So we didn't just go with topsoil. I mean, we spent the extra money to go with the compost. Now these are tomato plants that we've put in. We put in and re-put in. We've taken some out. We took out most of the stuff at the end of this bed and tried to transplant it. Right? Looks just like a great garden in June, doesn't it? Now it makes us sick because this is our food that we depend on, and now this looks like it'll be another year of dipping into our reserves, which that's why we have reserves. That's why you guys can and you ferment, so you can always have reserves. So over here in this mound of dirt, we put some sweet potatoes in, and they don't seem like they're doing too bad, but we'll just have to keep an eye on them. Now over here is like our Back to Eden garden, right? This is the area where we just kind of this is the dirt we already have here. Was awesome. We've had this very successful gardening until we started listening to our YouTube people who told us to ditch plowing, and so we ditched plowing this year, and this is our worst garden ever. I'm just giving you guys the business, but I mean, that's just how it is. So right now I have the guy coming up tomorrow. So you're watching this is probably Thursday. So the guy's coming up today, or came up yesterday, which would have been Wednesday. It's hard when you got your YouTube timing down. And we're going to do some mixing and weave into the garden beds. He thinks there's a nitrogen problem going on, which I think I agree. And we're going to fix the garden beds and work something out, because basically we've lost all of our summer food, and just kind of take it from there. I mean, but next year it should be dynamite. So that's what we're going to kind of bank on. Plus we have the fall. We can plant a fall garden and get a lot of greens. We like to eat greens well into the winter. So this is our kind of Back to Eden garden thing. The problem was we had the fencing around the raised beds and tried to fight with the chickens here, and it turned out to be a losing battle. So we took the fence out from around the raised beds and put them right here around this area so the chickens wouldn't scratch it up. So we have our sweet corn, cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes, more sweet corn. We do a lot of, or not sweet corn, popcorn, I'm sorry. We make our own popcorn. And then more peppers, squash, zucchinis, on and on, more tomatoes. So that's kind of how that's going. Now I can already see that we're going to be pretty pleased with this type of style of bed, because we're going to put more mulch in there. We're not finished. We're just kind of pecking away at it, doing what we can, and then we're going to keep adding more mulch. and get this area expanded. And then I'm going to put my situation, it'll keep all animals out. You guys will see that as we kind of get going along. So this video is just a quick little video about what's going on. So everything we planted in our own dirt is doing pretty good, okay, as you can see. But everything that we planted in the raised bed garden has been total failure, okay. So we're going to work on getting the soil fixed up. Like I said, the guy, when you're watching this, he's already been out and we've already amended the soil with a nitrogen fixer, and he's guaranteeing me and telling me that, you know, I won't have any problems after that. And that sometimes this happens, that when they bring the compost out, and it's not all the way cured, you know, because they have a great big pile of it. And then what he's saying is that if they get towards the middle or something, it could be still warm or something to that effect, which means it's not good in nitrogen yet. And then when he brings it out and then we put it in these beds and they heat up, that causes the nitrogen just to escape out of the soil, which there was a problem right from the get-go, because we were going to put a layer of mulch down on top of everything once it started coming up. But you know, we had a lot of problems with it right off the bat. So there is your garden update, okay? I know, don't you feel bad for us? But like I said, man, when you're homesteading, there's always a lot of adversity going on. You have to be prepared. You have to stock up your food the best you can, and just kind of take one day at a time with it, and don't get too discouraged. I mean, a lot of people would say, oh, throw the towel in on it, whatever, but I'm pretty confident we'll get it worked out. And we still got to work on the greenhouse, so we're gonna have some fall stuff coming in, and we'll just kind of keep you guys updated and show you what's going on. So again, we're going to be dipping into our reserves this year, and we'll just let you know, you guys will see how this turns out for the end of the year, okay? Because we'll have a fall garden here. We're going to have kale, spinach, lettuce, you know, all the kind of stuff that you plant for the fall, and probably some radishes and stuff. But right now, tomorrow, or yesterday when you watch this video, or yesterday, it's going to be 100 degrees out on Wednesday, okay? So now's not the time really to be planting. We are keeping everything watered. Maybe later on in the video we'll do an update on our our water system, our 3,000 gallon rainwater catchment system. Let you guys know how that's going, because we haven't had rain for like 3 weeks, a little more, and it's been in the upper 90s, like I said, 100 degrees. And so we'll kind of let you guys know how 3,000 gallons is working out for Stacy and myself. So this is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. You got your quick garden tour, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. And I'm fact checking that right now and calling it out as a misrepresentation,